In a jumbled life of glitter, dream hit concrete, mind all jook up. Tend to think in 1,000 thoughts, I'll pop through. For things I don't need no more. Baby, I'm typically every day, can't call it shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state, the worries daily. But if I link my G's,
this place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary fourth matchup, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Green Bay Packers. Two teams that have met at least twice a year since 1932. The Lions and Packers underway from Lambeau. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 10 black. You yellow. 6 mega. Green jack. Claws red. Ready.
Love going to throw right away. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Second and 10.
52 blaster. Set, ready. Red, 38. Fight, white. Ready.
Love from the gun. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And he stopped immediately there. DJ Reed, who played in college at Kansas State, made the tackle. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
32, field, black.
Love now. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Six. Set, hut, drill, green. Yellow, 22.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 26. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Back to the running game with Jacobs.
Nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Come on, set. 10 flat. Ready.
Love looking to throw it. That's the credit to tight end. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season.
Ready. Black 40. Set.
Working out of the gun. Love. The swing right out wide to Jacobs. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josh Jacobs, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Packers are on the board here first in the season opener. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you got game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball's going to come out to the 40. Looking to put a drive together.
Check, Panther. Here we go, check.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. Now inside the 25. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 60 yards. And the Lions are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
The extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Okay,
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. The connection with his running back, Josh Jacobs. Just a gain of a couple there. And that will bring up second down.
It's second and 8 at the 44-yard line.
Slide two. Let's do black. 52 blue, cluster, 6, drill green, fuse, yellow. Ready?
Throwing. Love. That's taken in by Golden. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 42. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now Love. He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A good pickup there at 22. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. Those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up second down. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
Second down and 3.
10 black.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Only able to gain a couple there. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
Set, hut. 45, white, 22 needle.
These two teams all tied after 1. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Here we go. 33, yellow. Ready.
Again, it's Love. Touchdown! Tucker Kraft halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Packers have taken the lead. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run, so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
Y'all can't talk about basic. We made more power.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Ready, set.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Gibbs straight ahead. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 8.
Let's go. Let's go.
They'll go again with Gibbs. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 78 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Cowboy 80. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 2.
Cowboy 80. Ready. Ready.
On the give. Here's Gibbs.
And he'll go down at the 28.
2 yards, good enough for 1st.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Hand off now to Gibbs. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Panthers.
And they'll run with ETN.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8.
They'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
On the arc.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs
With career touchdown number 109. That ties him with Barry Sanders on the all-time NFL list.
And the Lions are an extra point away from drawing level. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack. And you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line. And he's able to take it into the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
The partners, a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Ready.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46.
Yellow, 22. Ready.
Here's Love. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
At the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8.
Here's red, yellow, 52 blue.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Able to find his man, Kraft. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds. It's a big play there for Green Bay. And even 40 yards. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Blue, 32.
To the air again, Love. Touchdown, Packers! Tucker Kraft, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Packers have moved out in front. CD, that's his 2nd touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means they'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Lions.
And Gibbs has it. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. 133 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this 1st down.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Now 2nd and 3. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the 1st. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. On 1st and 10, it's ETN. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Ready?
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
They'll set up a throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 1st down Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
It's really something special when we see a quarterback top 100 yards in one half of football. And if he keeps up this pace in the second half, the NFL record for single-game rushing by a QB is certainly in sight.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, check that. Get it. Down left, from 70, ready.
Straight ahead, ETN. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. He'll try to throw, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs in the final seconds of the first half. And the Lions have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. So his big first half continues. His 3rd touchdown already. We'll have to keep watch as this game goes along, how much they want to continue to ride him, because he could be on his way to a record-setting performance. Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So the late touchdown ties things as they will kick this one away in the final stages of the half. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
Let's go now. Smack, Brett, 52 points.
Final play of the half, Love. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40.
looking to put a drive together.
Cougar 19.
Trying the left side with Gibbs. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Here we go.
They're going to look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
This is a rarity in the NFL, a 100-yard game on the ground for a quarterback. Even as those passers get more athletic and mobile, we only see about 5 of these a season. It takes a special set of circumstances for it to happen, and of course, a special player.
Going back to Gibbs on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
ETN up the middle. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Get it. Bronco 80.
Hand off to Gibbs, headed right here. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 199 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Unlock line. Panther 60. Panther 60. Let go.
Another run for Gibbs here. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Let's go. 19. Top alert. Top alert.
And a run by Gibbs. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Calling no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And in for the Lions, touchdown. And Mitchell, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Now the try here for the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Second and 10, third quarter of the season opener.
Here we go, set, you, yellow, black 40, smash, red. Set.
Glove. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Red, 38.
To throw now. Here's Love. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3 and leaves him with 4th and 1.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Claws red. Field black. Hut.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will go out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Love now. And he's not able to get away. It's sacked back at the 22. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going.
52 blue, blue striker. Black ultra. Drill green.
Love from the gun. And quick throw here, that's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Green jack. Light blue. Yellow. Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
A very important third down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up first and goal.
Back now at Lambeau. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. Love looking to throw it. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Packers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
What a start to the season this has been. Back and forth, all tied fourth quarter as the kick is away here. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Packers are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Majors used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Following the interception, Love. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Lions are going to get it back here just past the 35. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the fourth quarter. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. Breaks the tackle, now Allen. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
2nd and 6.
60 vices, 60 vices. Ready, ready.
Here's Gibbs.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one go in the wrong direction.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he is caught. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 32 that time.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Here we go, set.
Now it's Gibbs. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. My goodness, 225 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
It's a gain of 10. And the Lions, 1st down.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
Let's go now. 68, hiking, 18. Hey, check that, check that.
Here's a give to Etienne. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
60 Eagles, 6, Bronco 80. Ready.
They'll run with Gibbs. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
If you're going to keep these guys out of the end zone, you've got to be able to commit to stopping the run, and that's a nice job there getting the safeties involved in run support.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Ready. 19.
Gibbs again. And he'll be stopped up short as the tackle is made at about the 3. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Boy, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. Now back to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself, and he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
I'm actually looking at this play with defensive eyes here, partner, because they were still laser focused on him after his earlier exploits on this drive. I think they went back to the well just a little bit too soon. He got across the line of scrimmage, but they certainly weren't giving up much more than that.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Here it is, 4th and inches.
Get it.
He'll try and sneak it here. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Lions have broken our tie and have taken a fourth-quarter lead.
Important extra point up and through, and they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Red, cycle, black, ultra, red, yellow, down. Yellow,
Love looking to throw it.
Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
So the road a little tougher here. Now 1st and 20.
set, ready. 33, yellow, Edo, blue striker, right, white.
And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop. 1:50 left in the football game.
Here's 1st down.
Blaster, stick, green jack. Here we go, here we go. Black shot, claws red. Hut.
Love. Short throw, he's got Kraft.
And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done.
That gives them the 1st down, but they've still got to move quickly here.
1st down.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Black, 95. Striker, 3.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Packers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the post, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
What a start to the season this has been. Back and forth, all tied 4th quarter as the kick is away here. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Bring up, crack all 80. Let's go.
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here.
And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
2nd and 9 now. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up.
Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's third down now.
And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Here comes second down.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
They'll set up to throw.
Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Taking over first and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Down. Yellow, 43. Hut.
Now Love.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
33-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Here's second down.
Grill green. Let's go now. Black 40. Hut, hut.
Here's Love.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
The 26-yard line.
Ready up.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's first and 10.
White, check, hut. Blue, 32. Hut, hut.
Love looking to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch it in that spot.
Got it.
Another try, second and 10 now.
Yellow. You. Set. 45. White. Ready?
Love.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And it's good. And on opening weekend, a field goal to win it as time expires. And there'll be some happy cheeseheads tonight as the Packers have won the game.